I appreciate the opportunity here. I think, like everyone, we all saw this come out of the Senate Finance Committee, where Senator Ron Wyden and his team announced that the Treasury Department found there were like thousands of bank wire transfers dealing with the suspicious activity of Jeffrey Epstein's financial network, which detailed thousands again of transactions in the amount of not millions, but $1.5 billion. These transactions include payments to women in Belarus and Russia. Among the largest transactions are two that JP Mortgage Chase reported with Russian banks for as much as $100 million. But get this, and I think the public needs to know this, many of the banks, the three banks, did not even report out on this, which they're required by law within 60 days, until Epstein was arrested. Among the largest, transaction, was $100 million. Epstein's countless victims, as you all know, deserve a complete and thorough investigation. They deserve justice. The public deserves the full story. They are actually demanding it. The Treasury Department already has the information, Mr. Chair. So my amendment would require that the Secretary of Treasury release a report on Epstein's transactions detailing what information they can shed on his broader network and relationships with various financial institutions. Again, thousands of wire transfers. To this date, we only have a partial picture of Epstein's financial transactions. The confidential nature of suspicious activity reports has limited the ability of Congress and the public to get a full understanding of the extent, again, of the horrific activities of Epstein. In addition, we want a complete picture of the sordid characters and institutions that were involved in the human trafficking. The Treasury Department has thousands, again, of pages of information that we, the public, deserve. And again, Epstein's victims deserve this information, especially because it is a primary factor in pushing forward in this human trafficking scheme. I must note again, and this is something I mentioned at the beginning, Mr. Chair, you know, JP Mortgage Chase, Bank of America, and Bank of New York Mellon only filed their reports after Epstein was arrested in 2019. These reports are supposed to be filed within 60 days. This delay in reporting should be taken up by these committees. These big banks should not be let off the hook in supporting and enabling human trafficking. Some have claimed that this whole thing is fake. Well, then release the documents and transactions and show the public. But the Treasury Department, again, has thousands of pages that I should encourage my colleagues to push for release and let the public decide. My amendment would ensure that the relevant information in these reports are made public again, and so we can have a full picture. And Mr. Chair, I would like to submit for the record the article published last week, where again, the committee found 4 banks waited until Epstein's arrest on federal charges to flag $1.5 billion in suspicious activities. We want the documents made public.
Without objection.
Again, reporting out bank accounts and transactions used by Epstein is the right thing to do. And again, I encourage my colleagues to please support my amendment. With that, I yield back.